Hey, everybody, welcome. It is Thursday night, time for the Cantina Happy Hour. Pull up a chair, grab yourself a drink, and let's talk about some Star Wars. I am your host, David. With me, as always, are my co hosts, Debbie. Debbie, how are you this evening?
Hello, boys. I'm fine. It's Friday for me.
Yes, it
and
is.
for you.
And for me, too. And that's mainly because tomorrow is a very, very special day. Besides being the first day before Labor Day. It's my birthday! All right. We didn't get canceled on Monday. So long as I keep it short and sweet like that. There's Cam. Hi, Cam. How are you?
Exhausted. How are you?
About the same. But that's okay. So yes, Cam from Cam and Focus is here. Also with us tonight, as he always is, Andrew. Andrew, how are you this evening, sir?
Well, outside of almost melting today and the Cowboys trading away one of their star players, I'm doing pretty good.
Who cares?
Cowboys either trade away somebody good or they keep somebody, Romo, crappy.
And
I won't take any Romo slander.
And keep saying he's a franchise player. Oh, this franchise player. Your franchise player ain't doing crap.
That's right.
One of the biggest issues that I have, and this isn't just with football. Football's a big one, but mainly really any professional sport, is you get 3 or 4 seasons, and they're really bad seasons, and what's the first thing they do? They fire the coach. Then they have 3 or 4 more bad seasons, and they fire the new coach, and then they hire another one. And then they start firing coaches, and it's like, at what point do you start blaming the crappy players that you have? Because they're the ones that should be executing. If I'm not mistaken, they're the ones that should be. The coach is not winning the game. The coach isn't playing the game. The coach is just there to make sure they play the game.
He only
properly.
cares about his pockets. So
anyway,
yeah,
whatever.
But it's been decades since they've been anything.
Oh, I know. I know.
It's been.
I grew up in the age of Roger Staubach. Staubach, sorry, but yeah, he was my. He was my favorite quarterback for Dallas back in the day.
Next year will mark the 30th anniversary of the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl. We are now 2 generations into not knowing what it's like to have the Cowboys in a Super Bowl.
Or even have they even been in the playoffs for a while?
Yeah, they usually make the playoffs.
No, stop that! You stop it right now, because I'm going to stop you, because I will argue this to the death. I've got friends of mine that are Cowboy fans, and I will argue they have been to the playoffs once since then. Once. Wild card games do not count as playoffs. Wild card games are simply a game that you play to get you into the playoffs. That is not a playoff game. That is a fight for a chance. That's like we just barely did good enough that we could possibly make the playoffs. We got to play one more game to figure it out. Wild card games, they've been to several. Yes, you're absolutely right.
The last time they made the divisional round was 2022. They had back-to-back years where they made the divisional round and lost to the Niners.
So
it sucked. But anyway,
no, it doesn't. It's common.
Oh, anyway. I know. Same thing every year, but it's our year this year.
I've got some diehard Cowboys fans that'll argue that up and down with you. Anyway, all right. Enough about the Cry Boys. Let's talk about some Star Wars, shall we?
Oh, that's what we're here to talk about?
That's what we are here to talk about tonight. Right. And it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful thing, because it's Star Wars. It's better than football by any means. And
we did get some.
It's my birthday! I'm going to play that over and over again.
I was saying we did get some news today for Starfighter started production.
Yes.
And they got a really good cinematographer. He worked on, I think he worked on F1, Top Gun Maverick, and Tron Legacy. So pretty good.
I didn't know a lot of the people that they announced for casting.
Other than Amy Adams.
Yeah,
and the
Amy,
guy that'll be Lanterns.
Huh?
The guy that's starring in Lanterns, the DC show next
Pierre?
year. Yeah, he was announced today.
Okay, he looked familiar, but I could not place where I knew him from. But everybody else, I was like, who are these people? Which is fine. I wish they would go back to kind of like somewhat unknowns.
Nobodies.
Yeah.
Well, I say nobodies. I take that back. You're right. Unknowns, not nobodies, but
fairly new. I mean, I'd never heard of Oscar Isaacs before he came on, and I never knew
Mia Goth. That name sounds familiar. I don't know.
She was in the Pearl X. You watched that not too long ago, right, David X?
What?
I thought you said you watched that not too long ago. It's 8.4.
Yeah.
She's in
I
that.
I haven't watched the sequel yet, but yeah.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Maxine is the one.
And this dude Ryan Gosling, I'm not really sure who that is, but I'm sure he'll be good.
He looks like a weirdo.
No, I'm kidding. And Matt Smith would be good.
But this presents a problem. I mean, as far like when you cast all these big name actors, a lot of your budget goes to that. So
true.
And if the movie Red One was any indication as to how many butts and seats are there for the stars, I mean,
yeah,
you really have to play a balancing act of star power versus economic.
Well, and two, I think there's a level of expectation too. You put a bunch of big name characters or big name actors, I should say, into a movie like this, especially ones like Ryan Gosling. He was in La La Land, which was obviously nominated for an Academy Award. He at least won. He's been all over the place. He's very, very well known. You expect a certain level, and if it turns out that the movie is not good, or it's not what the fans want, or something like that, you expect more out of the movie than what may actually be there.
Well, I think this was even confirmed at Celebration, but I saw it online again today that it's a standalone story set 5 years after the sequels. Because I saw some people saying, "Oh, is this the start of a trilogy? Is this connected to Rogue Squadron? Is this all this stuff?" And they're like, "No, it's its own thing."
It doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
I mean, if they make mention of if they make mention of something maybe that has happened in the Mandalore, because that happens in the same time frame. If they just say, "Oh, this blah 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 has happened," all right, fine, I'm good with that. Just to tie everything together.
Yeah.
And they don't have to have a cameo. We don't need Grogu in it. We don't need.
Oh gosh, I hope not.
The Mando popping up or anything like that. Just I mean, even like, and they don't even have to do it. But if they want to, they can really just throw a mention. We had pirates attacking, blah blah blah, or whatever. So,
yeah, they could do like Family Guy cutaway gags. I haven't seen it this bad since Luke's temple burned down.
Oh, gosh. Or you do it like because it's Sean Levy. You get Ryan Reynolds, and they go, wrong Ryan.
Yeah. Or oh shit, wrong studio.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking for the Doomsday set.
So yeah, it's like I said, you don't. It would be nice to tie it to the same universe. It doesn't have to tie to the same story, but just to the same universe, so it's all happening at the same time. So I'm looking forward to it. It's Star Wars. I'm gonna go see it.
I tried to go ahead and get a seat in the theater, but they told me the movie doesn't come out for another 2 years.
I'm probably most likely going to enjoy it more than the rest of the vocal fans that are on social media at this point.
Oh yeah.
There have been very few that I've kind of agreed with the naysayers. So,
Yep.
anyway, that's where we are.
Yeah, I mean, this could be like the Top Gun of Star Wars.
That would be so cool.
Let's not. Just so long as we keep Tom Cruise out of it.
Starring Tom Cruise.
Surprise! He has a cameo.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling at the end takes off his face and it's Tom Cruise underneath.
That would immediately become my least favorite.
David,
Star Wars.
start
I
going
would
on
watch
TikTok.
Resistance above that.
Oh.
Good stuff.
Oh. Hashtag not my Star Wars.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling rebels.
Now, see, then that would make it good.
No, not at all. In fact, that whole Taylor Swift thing announcement, I've been ready to.
I just don't have it on my feed.
It sickens me.
I can't wait
It's
to not listen to the
everywhere.
album she releases when they break up.
Yeah.
You just know that prenup is insane.
It was funny because at work, I walked away from my computer. I went to lunch or something, but I walked away from my computer, forgot to lock it. And my coworker got on my computer and changed my background or my screen wallpaper to Taylor Swift. And I was like, oh.
And then David went, computer, how do I switch this back?
No, I went, computer, prepare to self-destruct because you're worthless now.
Oh, man.
Anyway. All right, let's talk about the Blue Shadow virus, shall we? I remembered this episode, and then as I'm watching it, I watched it last night and I watched it again today before we started this. And while it's a decent arc, I remembered how much I disliked this arc. Did either one of y'all dislike? I
thought it was fine. I mean, it was.
It's certainly not my favorite, but I mean, it's serviceable.
Yeah, it's all right. What did you not like about it?
Well, for one thing, you had Jar Jar being Jar Jar, which was
it was a little much.
It was a little over the top. I take that back. He was a lot over the top. All right, and then you had the
Oh my god!
That's the only thing I hated about it. Yeah.
Well, and then the
That's what you got to start doing when you're running, Debbie, at work. When you got a vial of blood, just go yeah.
Even the female Gungan who had the big ticks or cows or whatever, and because that's what they look like, ticks. Let's face it, they look like big bugs. But anyway, so she had those. Even her, I was just like, oh god, they just make all the Gungans make me.
I liked her.
No,
she wasn't annoying.
When she sees two strangers on her planet, her first thought is, "I will attack them."
Well, and they're in weird suits, so yeah, she's thinking, "What the hell's going on? Are they the cause of my ticks being killed?"
I didn't care for her. I didn't care Jar Jar with the bug. I was just like, see, okay, so this is the problem. This is what I was thinking. And maybe I'm wrong in thinking this, but you had episode 1 and Jar Jar was just ridiculously over the top annoying for the kids. All right, we got to make him funny for the kids. But there is for the kids, and then there's like, oh my gosh, stop. It's just annoying at this point. So they toned him down a lot in episode 2, which was fine because in episode 2 you see him and he's a senator now, and he grants emergency powers to the chancellor, but he's not like ridiculous. He's not silly. And then it's like he takes a step back for the Clone Wars and he's back to being silly again. And it's like every episode he's in, you're just like, oh gosh, there's no character growth for this person, for this character. It's like, if anything, it's one step forward and two steps back, because you were silly and goofy, and then you're serious and you're a little more, you kind of have an idea of what's going on in the galaxy. You're a senator now. You are.
No, he's a representative.
Well, he's, again, representative. He's working in the Senate. No, he's a senator in episode 2. Senator Banks.
In this episode, they refer to him as representative.
Well, he's a senator.
He got demoted 2. Pretty quick, then.
I guess he got demoted. Anyway, whatever. Fired. Again, it's like there's no character growth. It's like, okay, well, he really is just stupid because he's not doing anything to change himself. And maybe that's one of the reasons that I'm not a big Jar Jar fan. I mean, for what he
has his moments where he's funny, but most of the time it's a little annoying. Also, he sounded kind of different in these episodes. I don't know if Ahmad Best voiced him or not, but
he did. But it's just like he does not sound like it. And I've said it from the very beginning of this season. It does not sound like Mr. Best. It's just weird.
I know he does voice him in part of the Clone Wars, but I don't know if he started out voicing him, because it was very obvious in this episode. The first few lines from Jar Jar, I was like, "Who is this? Who are you? And what'd you do to my Jar Jar?"
Right?
Kind of thing.
I'm pretty sure I seen his name in the credits. I could be wrong, but yeah, it was just that throws me off because I'm like, okay, is it the same voice actor or not, or was he sick that day? I don't know. But yeah, it throws you off because you're so used to a certain voice, and then and he's doing the voiceover work, so it's just like, what's going on?
Well, and then you get into this, and it really, this was just kind of the first, and maybe a little bit in the second episode, but well, I can get into the second episode in a minute. The first episode, you've got the doctor, the mad scientist doctor. And it's like, oh my gosh, are we hitting every possible trope on this that we can?
Of course.
He has the silly German accent. Oh, my virus will spread all throughout the galaxy. And I'm like, God, just stop. You're being silly again. He doesn't need to be silly. He needs to be scary. He is a bad guy. I do not want to sit there and laugh at him because he's a goofball. I want to sit there and be terrified of him because he has created this virus that is a bad thing, and it's going to get out all over the galaxy, and everything's going to go to pot, Or am I wrong in thinking this?
No, he was very silly.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. And I know the episodes are only like 20 minutes without credits, but felt like there wasn't a whole lot of build up. It was just like, yeah, this will just wipe out the whole planet. And one line I thought that was funny is the doctor guy, when he captures Padme and he says, I have brought back, this or whatever from extinction. And she goes, like, you brought it back or something? And it's like, yeah, you just said that. Like, are you not listening? Like, just it's like, come on, Padme.
Yeah, well, it's again dialogue. That's the dialogue. That was the script that was written. You can't blame Padme for that.
No.
You can't blame the actor for that.
No, I'm not.
I'm just... You blame that is 100% the writer's fault.
Yeah, I'm just like, was that
Cam? Was that you buzzing?
I don't think so.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Maybe that scientist is hexing out.
Maybe his daughter. Oh man, he's the kind of character that like that he thinks he's a big deal. So like the Empire was like it's like a silly project, but they're like, yeah, go do this, and he thinks he's all that, and it was very much one of those like, yeah.
And God help me, that little robot that ended up stealing one of the bombs. It looked like a roasted chicken running around.
It did.
It really really did. And then when it's sitting there, and Padme's like, or was it Padme or Ahsoka?
It was Padme.
Yeah. Oh, come here, little guy. We'll take it. And he goes, and she's like, oh. I'm like, you just got scared by a chicken.
What I love too is like that thing can't run that fast. Sure, it can hide, but like you're trusting your secret virus to that.
Yeah.
Like if clone troopers start chasing it, that thing's getting like that. It's getting shot. Like
and okay, they get the bomb from the robot. They disable it. Why did they turn it loose to where it can go grab another vial of the virus and run around with it?
So it can go, yeah.
This is one of those armchair quarterback moments where I'm like, are you people not thinking like
flag on the play?
These were the clones that were just born like literally yesterday, and they were the only ones available for the mission, so they didn't have any field experience.
And two, I mean, seriously, you're gonna put, and again, this is hindsight being 2020 on this one, but you're gonna put Padme and Rex and Ahsoka in a life-threatening situation, knowing, I mean, not Ahsoka necessarily so much, but Padme and Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not Rex so much, but Padme for sure, knowing that she's going to appear in episode 3. You know, that's the whole. We've got 3 or 4 of the main characters on this ship. I think we'll be all right. So
yeah, I know that's kind of one of those. Like, I get it from a storytelling standpoint, but there's no stakes there because it's like, well, she's not dying.
You know, she's not going to die.
But it's something that her character does frequently. She goes off on her own, determined to solve a problem, whatever it may be. And if she thinks she can do something about it, she's going.
She's almost like kind of one of those, give them a firm handshake and it'll all work out. You know, Padme? No.
You want to talk about that? Why is she down there when they're trying to clean up? Why is she down in that lab when they're disposing of the bombs and the virus and everything else? She has no need to be down there. There is no need she should have been in that situation to start with. Her, maybe Ahsoka, because she's there watching the clones, but Padme, no. You're a senator. Get out of there. Go back to your Senate seat and do your senator
things.
Yeah, you are not a bomb specialist. You are neither a bomb specialist nor a chemical weapons specialist. Get out of there. You have no business in there. The only reason you're there is to make Anakin mad about things.
It's her home planet.
I feel like making Anakin mad about things is something that Padme excels in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
at this point, he should never be surprised that she puts herself in these situations because, like I said, that's her character. She does it all the time.
So he
shouldn't be surprised when it happens.
Well, we'd all be billionaires if we got $1 for every time in these 2 episodes alone that Anakin calls Padme instead of Senator Amidala, and Obi-Wan goes, Anakin, you know.
And this brings up a point that I've said I don't know how long, but Kenobi knows there's something going on there.
Oh yeah, it's obvious.
Under 10%.
You know,
and that's about as obvious as Kenobi and the Mandalorian lady. So it's like they had a little.
Wait, what does that mean? I'm just kidding.
Moving the furniture.
That means that they took a nice flight on a space yacht, turned the gravity off, and had some horizontal and vertical fun.
Bodio-do-doing.
They rearranged the furniture, and then it still looks the same after the fact, you know, because they didn't like the way it looked. You know?
So, and then you get now. This was something too. We had Iago. They go to Iago to find.
Looks like Lego in the subtitles.
Oh, does it? I didn't.
It does, because I thought they were going to say Planet Lego, and they go Iego, and I'm like, oh, copyright, you know.
Well, and it's funny because I kept thinking, I know that name. Where do I know that planet from? Why do I know the name of this planet? And that's like it's there, and it's something stupid, and I know I'm gonna hate myself when I find it. And then the one character comes out and it's this glowing, beautiful thing, and she's from the moon. I'm from the moon, and the Separatists built a base up there, and blah, blah. I was like, that's an angel from the moons of Viego. I know what it is. I know where I know that from now. My old man brain finally, that my little hamster started running. He's like, it was a rusty wheel, but I can get it. I can get it. So yes, we get Viego, an angel from the moons of Viego. They're the most beautiful creatures in the galaxy. But again, you run into these characters, especially on Viego, where it's like the kid with the battle droids. I was just like, really? Are we doing this? We've got the super smart kid who can reprogram the battle droids, and he uses them as servants. And I'm just doing me. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get off of here. Nobody else can.
And before that, the capture of the evil scientist dude, and it's a kid's show, I know, but it was kind of like lame. Like he just forfeits. Like he just throws his weapon down and then tries to throw the vials, and Anakin can jump, uses force jump or whatever. But
okay, you're on Viego, right? You're trying to get off, and the Separatists have built this ray shield or laser shield, basically around the planet. Yeah, it's the curse. How did they get on the planet? Do you not set it off going in? You only set it off when you try to leave?
It's a trap.
He wasn't supposed to think that. Get him.
It's a trap.
They lured the Jedi in.
I'm like,
that's totally separatist.
You got down there, okay? Just go back the same way you came, and you won't set it off, because obviously you set it off going a different way.
See, what happened is the laser control grid has shift changes for who monitors it, and there's about a 30-second gap between shift changes, and that's when it's off. Anakin and Obi-Wan got through in that shift change, but by the time they were going to leave, the new guy was already.
Don't buy it.
So, I'm just making that up.
I know you are, and I still don't buy it.
Actually, there's a Star Wars book where reportedly, that's what makes it believable.
There's a Legends novel that covers all of this.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah, Legends. I love Splinter of the Mind's Eye.
Yeah, you can take the shot now.
I'm reading the new Bad Batch book.
How is it?
I saw one had come out.
It's pretty good so far. Pretty good. I like it.
I gotta check that out.
Is it prior to what's his name dying? Okay.
Well, dying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Spoiler alert. If you haven't watched The Bad Batch.
Oh, no.
And if you haven't, well, it's been out for a long time.
What's next? You're going to tell me that Crosshair becomes good again or something?
Maybe. And Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What?
Just a theory.
I thought he was just like his brother's neighbor's cousin's dog walker or something,
So what does that make us?
Absolutely
nothing. I see your Schwartz is just as big as mine.
I love Spaceballs.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, again, it's you had the kid. I'm just 12, but I managed to reprogram all the battle droids on this planet.
Get a life, come on. When he has like
I
the
can
fanning,
reprogram all the battle droids, but I can't seem to figure out how to get off the planet.
Well, and to be fair, the way that the battle droids are made, it seems like they're very easy to reprogram, because it seems like anytime someone gets their hands on them, I reprogrammed it.
No. To be fair, and they covered this in later seasons. If you dealing with some of the earlier battle droids, like the Episode 1 battle droid, they had the droid control ship, and basically it was the, what am I thinking of? Like a hive mind mentality. You've got the one queen working everything, and they only do what they're told, kind of thing. So for and I think in the newer ones, in the newer episodes of the Clone Wars, or as it progresses, you find out that they don't do that anymore, because obviously that's a big flaw. We've got this huge army down on the ground and they're fighting, and oh crap, there went our control ship, and now we've just lost everything. We've got nothing. So they address that in later episodes of the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But if you're on the moon of Aego, and this happened long before or around the time of episode 1, and they've just left, and you might still be able to have that. You reprogram one, and it kind of filters out. I'm gonna make this easy for Debbie. It's like the Borg. You send the virus to one of them, and all of a sudden all of them have it. So there you go, Debbie. I made you a Star Trek reference.
I love the Borg. Good villains.
That's
how you know she's connected to it. She said she loves the Borg.
Of the Next Generation movies, that was the best one. Was First Contact. So
I like all the movies except for the motion picture.
Even what was that crappy one with F. Murray Abraham in it?
Insurrection.
Yeah, that one was horrible.
It's all right. It has its moments.
Or the one with Picard's clone.
Oh, do not talk bad about my Tom Hardy.
I just did. That was a bad movie.
No, it wasn't. I liked it.
It was horrible.
Young Tom Hardy. Hello.
Oh, man.
Debbie, your harem is already full enough.
Yeah, I know, right? You're not allowed anymore.
In order to, you have to release some in order to add new ones.
Yeah.
So you've hit your roster limit. So.
I don't know. I always think of
down to the minor leagues.
I always think of, someone else I could add, like, Jensen Ackles. I would definitely add him.
Like we're gonna agree with that. Yeah, we're men.
Michael Chiklis.
He's one of those guys that ages, as he ages, he's like a fine wine. There's just
better
no.
With age.
I mean, he was a cutie patootie back in the day. I mean, I watched him when he was on Days of Our Lives. That's a soap opera.
Yeah,
I know exactly.
I know what it is, especially from Friends.
Okay, so yeah, he was very, very young then, and he was a cutie patootie, and he just gets better looking as he gets older.
I watched Bold and the Beautiful. I didn't watch Days of Our Lives.
I didn't like The Bold and the Beautiful.
I've never watched a soap opera.
Here's the thing: when I was in college, we would, my buddy and I would go off to, we would go eat at the student union, and they had a big TV up there, and we would take our Super Nintendo up there. Yeah, shut up. I'm that old. We would take our Super Nintendo up there and plug it in at lunchtime so we could play, Zelda or Mario or whatever at lunchtime, right? But we always had to wait for the cleaning crew was always up there having their lunch, and they would watch The Bold and the Beautiful. So for the first half hour of our lunch while we would eat, we would sit with them and watch Bold and the Beautiful. And man, we'd chat with them and we'd talk, oh, I can't believe she did that to him. That's horrible. Well, what about so-and-so and his oil reserves and blah, 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 blah. I mean, we got into that show and we watched it for a long time.
My mom... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
My mom always told me with soap operas, she said, you could watch an episode today, wait 5 years, watch that new episode, and they're still trying to figure out that plot line.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, anyway, I was a bold and a beautiful person. Why did we get on Jensen Ackles? Tom Hardy.
Because he's added to my harem.
Yeah.
We started chasing with
fine
Next
wine,
Generation movies. That's right.
People say I age like milk, so.
So, but anyway, and of course, Anakin and Obi-Wan find the cure after fighting a man-eating plant and
Venus flytrap. That's what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
I was almost expecting the Mario theme to play at some point but whatever.
That's almost like another kind of trope. It feels like in a lot of sci-fi, the cure to a virus is always in some weird exotic plant on a random
and the
planet.
plant will fight you literally
Exactly.
to keep its roots or whatever. You need the flower from the plant. Well, it's on top of the head of the plant that bites you. It's like,
or you don't realize its mouth is open and it's sitting on its tongue, and when you go to grab it,
right. Yeah. Or maybe it's like super duper poisonous, and you can, so long as you have the flower, you're fine. But if you get caught by one of the barbs on it, you're gonna die within minutes, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a lot of sci-fi stuff, not just this one, but yeah, it's always funny.
Didn't care for it. Again, the arc. And Debbie, your picture, I'm gonna see if I can't bring the picture up real quick.
It's cool. I like it.
I like it, but
oh,
God help me. I was almost
poor Debbie.
I was like, did you do something with the
Yeah.
Did you upgrade this picture?
Oh.
Yeah, let's try something new.
I hadn't even noticed that.
I was like, the eyes are like, oh my gosh, I don't remember that.
Let's fiddle around with my program.
That's our background, by the way, in case you can't see behind us. That's what
it's the doctor, just with googly eyes.
Just with googly eyes.
That would have fit the way the character acted a lot more than the design they gave him.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was realizing we just have 4 episodes left in season 1.
Yeah, and 3 of them are next week. 3 of them are right off.
Wow.
Is that a 3-story arc?
Yeah, we got a 3-story arc next week.
I kind of wondered because I at the end of the credits, I always click just to go to the next episode just so I could see what the title is, and I was like, I think this is a longer story arc.
Yeah, it is. It's 3 episodes coming up, and then the season finale.
Nice.
So when do we have? Do we have Visions?
Lego.
Oh,
Visions
we've got the
October.
Visions is in October. Okay, what's the Lego one? When does that one come out? The Rebuild the Galaxy Part 2.
Yeah. Oh, that's not. Hold on. 2025. Oops. I cannot type today. Or ever.
Sounds like me. Be typing
September 19th.
September 19th.
Oh,
and
so
it'll be all
3
episodes.
weeks? 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, well then it'll work then. Because hang on, let me look at my calendar.
Because next week is
next week will be Ryloth.
Yeah.
So that'll be
that's the finale.
And then the finale will be the 11th. And you said it comes out when? The 17th?
19th.
The 19th. Oh, so maybe we'll take that week off.
Yeah, because that's a Friday, right?
That's a Friday.
Okay.
So the 18th we'll finish first season
and then when does
we'll talk about it.
When does the one in October come out?
Vision season 3? We on 3
Vision
now?
season 3 will be let's see. October 29th.
Okay.
Oh, so
it's the first episode of aired dates, so I'm not sure if they're releasing them all at once or not.
I was going to say, I think in the past they've released them all at once.
Yeah, so if that's the case, October 29th. And that sounds right. I think they do release them all at once.
And we will talk about all of them all at once. Yeah. All of them everywhere all at once.
I will admit, I usually... like with season 2, even though I didn't necessarily like all the episodes, I liked the different animation styles. I thought that was cool. I want to say this one's going back to the more full anime style, I believe. But I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if we've even gotten a trailer yet.
I don't think we have.
We have. So.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually, I only somewhat like 1 or maybe 2 episodes out of the seasons. It's not my cup of tea.
So.
But I sacrifice myself for this show to watch it.
That's right, folks. Debbie doesn't have a choice. We have people that watch her that make sure she does the show.
There's cameras everywhere.
Our Disney overlords are watching.
You know, and we tell her this, and this is kind of the mind thing. She'll forget this. Her son, Andy, is actually one of our men, our spies. We reprogrammed her mind to think that's one of her kids so that she feels normal around him.
It's probably Chewie. Chewie's the mole.
That's right. That would make that actually makes a lot more sense.
It's always the cat, isn't it?
That's right.
Perfect sense.
She's just laying down here on the floor just looking at me, so
she's behaving.
It's suspicious.
Yeah. That's why when she comes up on your chairs to make sure you're doing the show, she's like, all right, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or to swap my head if I say something wrong.
Actually, she's watching all of us at that point to make sure we're doing what we need to do.
That's right.
She's
actually
Debbie's
the boss.
head because it's like, you're in the way. I can't see. Move.
See, she's actually the hive mother that controls all of us.
She's up there giving everybody the evil eye. Kind of like, what was that Monday night? She was doing that. She was standing up here and just kind of like,
yeah,
doing the gargoyle thing.
All kinds of sassy attitude. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Debbie, did we miss anything in this episode? Anything that you wanted to talk about?
Don't think so.
Again, not my favorite, but
yeah,
there it is.
All right.
It was fine. Yeah,
it was a bit silly. It was a bit silly to me. No, let us not go to Camelot. It's a silly place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Andrew, did we have any questions this week?
We did not.
Oh. Nobody loves us.
No. They see me and they go, yeah, that guy.
All right. Shameless plugs. What do we got tonight, Debbie?
Yesterday, I know. Yesterday we had a new episode of War of the Stars. They were talking about ships. And Saturday we have Geek Gauntlet. They talk about everything. Monday we will not be here for MCU Monday because it's Labor Day and I've got 4 days off and doing absolutely nothing.
Same. I'm probably going to be doing, I'll be doing nothing with you, but in a different state. How about that?
Debbie will probably finish Supernatural and then watch a whole nother 15-season show.
No, I finished that last night. I am done with Supernatural. I cried the last 2 episodes, even though the last episode, I really hate that episode because it was done in the middle of COVID, so they couldn't bring everybody in for the finale and because of travel restrictions over COVID and everything. So it wasn't the finale I would have liked to have seen.
Wait a minute.
Hashtag not my Supernatural finale.
No, wait. It wasn't the flashback you deserved. It was the flashback that they could give you.
That's one way of saying it, yeah.
But I still cried. The last 2 episodes, I still cried. Even my son, when I told my son, I said, well, I finished Supernatural. He goes, did you cry? Like,
why, yes. Yes, I did.
My kids know me. I said something to Steph, and she was like, did you cry, Mom? I'm like, shut up. Yes, I cried.
Yes. Stephanie, your mom's a crybaby.
They know I cry at the dumbest things, so even though I've seen them, episodes or movies a billion times, certain movies I will cry at the exact same spot. And they'll all sit there and look at me, waiting for me to cry.
They just want to see it at that point.
Is she gonna do it? This is only the
Chewie.
50,000 times she's seen it.
There's Chewie.
Hello, kitty.
There's the watchdog.
Evil kitty. Look at that, giving me the dirty look. The evil eye.
It's like the Eye of Sauron.
Oh. She doesn't mess with my hair.
Cam, do you have anything shameless plug wise?
Yeah, this past Sunday, Andrew and I went on to discuss the work of the great Neil Breen. I ingested an unhealthy amount of hot sauce during the discussion.
That was hilarious.
I struggled my way through part of a conversation until it finally started to taper off. This coming Sunday over on Cam and Focus, we're going to be discussing the movie Atomic Blonde, directed by David Leitch, who was the co-director of the first John Wick, starring Charlize Theron. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be over on Cam and Focus on Sunday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Awesome. And Andrew.
Yes.
Do you have any shameless plugs?
This coming Saturday on the Dingus Den YouTube channel, Spencer and I will continue our weekly reviews of Peacemaker Season 2. Episode 2 just came out tonight. So obviously didn't watch it yet because I've been doing this show. But I will probably watch it tomorrow. We'll discuss it Saturday. And yeah, looking forward to it.
Debbie, are you going to go watch it after we get done here? Or did you watch it earlier?
No, it airs while
it comes on at 9.
Oh, okay.
So since I don't work tomorrow, I don't have to worry about getting to bed.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
I'll go ahead and watch it.
So
hopefully no more weird scenes.
Yeah, outside of that, episode 1 was really good. So
it's just weird.
Yeah.
It was uncomfortable.
It was. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Well, I've got nothing other than, tomorrow is.
It's my birthday!
You got to play that one more time because my dad's birthday is on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, your dad's birthday's on Saturday.
It's my birthday!
And
okay, Debbie, we're not going to get canceled. We'll be fine.
And guess what? It's also someone's birthday on Sunday. Someone born on Earth.
There you go. Somebody's birthday's on Sunday. It's my birthday. Sorry. Just because. But yes, tomorrow is my birthday. I'm quite looking forward.
Oh, actually, it's my cousin's birthday today, and I'm not making that up.
Oh, there you
go. It's my birthday.
All right.
Now I want to go watch Thor Ragnarok, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. And I don't have to work tomorrow, so I could stay up late and watch Thor Ragnarok if I wanted to.
There you go.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Y'all all have a great, great weekend. If you're in the United States, have a wonderful holiday weekend, 3-day weekend. We will see all of you next Thursday night right here on the Cantina Happy Hour. May the Force be with you all.
That sucked. I can't believe the Gathering Shadow was Senate redistricting.
Worst cosmic wars ever. I will only see it 3 more times.